This is the kind of place my husband and I wind up stopping and exploring when we are out together. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle, and this is not my usual thrifting experience. I don't know if you would call this place a secondhand store or a junk shop. It's kind of in its own unique little niche, and at least where we are, there are not that many of these places around anymore. This particular shop is out in the middle of nowhere along the highway in eastern Oregon. And we've stopped a couple of times over the years because it's fun to explore and nice to stretch your legs a bit. Who knows what you might find, although I think my husband was a lot more likely to find treasure than I was. So much of this stuff looks like it has been sitting outside for decades. And I've got to admit, a lot of it, I don't even know what it is. I like that stone carpet on the floor, though. I can imagine some kids coming up with great fantasy play with a floor like that. I mean, we had fun with the green shag carpet when I was growing up. Imagine what we could have done with stones to hop back and forth between. Probably wouldn't have been putting books in the middle of the living room to use as hopscotch. There was some glassware and some antique sort of stuff mixed in with all of the tools, and like I said, a lot of stuff that I just could not even begin to guess at what it was, although I suspect the old guy who runs the place knows exactly what this all is and exactly where this is all is. I had a devil of a time editing this video because watching it back, it felt like I was wandering aimlessly in circles, going past the same things over and over and over. It just kind of feels like everything in here is more of the same. That is a sewing machine. I didn't get excited enough to crouch down and open it up, but I'm pretty sure it was a sewing machine. The last time we were here, he had a red eye singer in a coffin case, and it was way, way too expensive because it had belonged to his mother and had sentimental value. But after visiting with him this time, I really wish I had brought it home. There was a little bit of Pyrex and some things I recognized, but nothing that needed to come home with me. Do you see anything here that would have followed you home? My husband speculated that a lot of this was garage sale leftovers that they'd bought up for the shop, and I think he probably had a point. It looks like some of the stuff has been here for many years and is probably not going to leave the shop anytime soon. I don't think he makes any effort at rotating his inventory. There were a few prices I saw on some pieces of Pyrex, and they were just sky high for pieces that I don't think were particularly special or collectible. But maybe I'm wrong because I'm not an expert. Those canning jars, I know people are looking for those right now. There's the Cinderella bowl. I think he wanted $7.50 for it. It was an interesting place to explore. I will probably be happy to stop in again a few years from now, assuming that the place is still there, because, like I said, it is a good chance to stretch my legs, and this is about the only time that I get to go thrifting with my husband. He's not as big a fan of Goodwill and St. Vinny's as the kids and I are. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more videos soon.